So I don't know what to do. And I knew the moment that I came out with rules, some people would want to break those rules. I've just received another message from someone who claims that they have a Richard Mille RM011, a Daytona, a Rolex Daytona, and a Patek 5711. And they have the most fancy coffee making machine that you can buy. You have the natural beans and it grinds them and it makes the coffee. And they said, am I now in the club? And I said, look, if I say yes to you, I'm going to open the door to every other Tom, Dick and Harry out there with a Rolex watch. Everybody is going to want to join this club, and the rules are very, very clear. Quite simply, you need a G-Shock square, and you don't even have to have one of the fancy metal ones that I have. I even explained a resin one would be fine. So if you have a collection of Richard Mille, Patek Philippe and Rolex, and you don't have a resin square, what I would do is I'd find somebody with a resin square, and I would ask to borrow it, and then you can then call me, let me know that you've got a square in your collection, and if you can make a hot drink. I mean, I even dialed down the coffee to a hot drink, and I explained if you have the hot drink and the G-Shock square, you're in. So that's my advice to anyone with a Richard Mille RM11 or an RM012 or any Richard Mille actually, a Rolex Daytona of any description and a Patek 5711. If you really want to come into this club, borrow your friend's G-Shock square if you don't have one, and then I can let you straight in. Anyway, I hope that clarifies this very difficult situation. I know that the G-Shock collecting thing and the G-Shock club is the club to be in. I understand that, but we have to have some rules. Anyway, I hope that clears up the situation and I hope everybody is well. And I've got a feeling that I'm going to be inundated with more requests. Anyway, this is a real tough job. It can be a real dirty job actually, but somebody has to do it. Anyway, I shall say ciao for now. I can barely see. Okay, so let's go over the rules one more time to join the watch collecting G-Shock club. Number one, you need to own a G-Shock square of any description. It doesn't even have to be a metal one, a fancy one like mine. And number two, you have to be able to make and drink coffee with coffee beans. Now, I thought that might be a problem, so I even diluted that one to a hot drink. So basically, it's a G-Shock square and a hot drink. A Rolex or a Patek or Richard Mille won't cut it. You need the G-Shock square.